Hello, viewers. Welcome back. Couple of things. First of all, Tarot by Janine did a great reading the other day on Trump's sex life. I think you guys would get a kick out of it, so you may want to take a look at it. It was kind of interesting because she was picking up on similar things to what I had picked up when I was asking if Trump was having affairs in the White House, and I was picking up that he likes women, who remind him of his daughter Ivanka, and look like, her somewhat. But that he has this fantasy, and Janine was also picking up on that he fantasizes about his daughter. So really interesting. You guys go check out Tarot by Janine. She and Guy, who do their videos together, are awesome. The other thing I want to look at today, Tarot's Apprentice, Johnny with Tarot's Apprentice, did a reading on Eric Trump and had some really interesting things coming out. So he asked other readers to please take a look at it. He was curious to see what other readers picked up. So today I'm going to, this is for you, Johnny, I'm going to look at Eric Trump and see what comes up for me. You guys go check out Tarot's Apprentice video on Eric Trump. I think it was is it Monday or Sunday? I can't remember. Anyway, it's recent in the last couple of days. Eric Trump, tower on the bottom. Let's see who's falling off the tower. We have to do a couple of spreads on this, see what else comes up. So Eric's feeling tied down. He's feeling restrained. His challenge is hope. He feels hopeless. His challenge is hope. He's got a plan that he's gotten off the ground, waiting on his ships to come in the foundation. So, what are you scheming, Eric? Here in the recent past, putting up a smoke screen. Crowning the reading, Wheel of Fortune. Fortune's changing, things turning. Has Eric turned? We'll ask that in a minute. Here in the future, secrets and mysteries coming to light. Coming out, end of a cycle, and victory. Why is he feeling victorious and successful? What is his plan that he's successful at? Here he is watching and waiting. This feels like waiting on indictments. I just feel that, waiting on indictments. And strength. Mueller is a Leo, so sometimes the strength card for me shows up as Mueller. Excuse me. He's when he's got strong evidence about something. So is Eric working with Mueller's team? Is Eric working with Mueller's team? Let's take a look at that. And you guys may hear Lucy in the background. She's mewing at the front door. I take her out on a little leash and harness every now and then when the weather's nice, and she's deciding it's time for her walk. So after my reading, I'll have to go walk Lucy a little bit. It's still cold here at night. It drops below 32 at night. But in the daytime, we've been warming up into the 40s. So she likes to go out and roll around on the sidewalk. The sidewalk gets heated up by the sun, so she likes to lay on it and roll around. So, Eric Trump, are you cooperating with Mueller? Are you helping to bring secrets out? Have you made some sort of deal with Mueller or the FBI? Or even New York, investigating Trump org and Trump Foundation. Here he is again, waiting on indictments and waiting on money, waiting on his harvest. Oh, Johnny, I think you were hitting on something. Wow. So here's Eric feeling judgment on him by people that are investigating him. Feeling the legal judgment on him and the investigator's judgment on him and looking at him hard. His challenge is being the messenger. Being the messenger. At the root of this, the spy card. In the past, he's tried to hang on to what he had, which implies someone's trying to take it away also. Trying to hang on to his money. I feel like, because there's an agreement over here, I feel like he made an agreement to help him hang on to some money. Crowning the reading, the Fool. I feel like this is Trump Sr. Yeah, definitely Trump Sr., the smug merchant, and the sword of truth coming out on him, but also the one in power. Over here, near future, there are agreements, so here's the spy card. His challenge is being the messenger. How does he get the messages out? He's got an agreement. The plan is off the ground. The thievery. So the plan involves the thieves and Putin. Or those that have supported the thief. Those that have supported Trump. Eric's feeling a sense of loss, but I also feel like he's bringing loss to his dad. The Chariot, which can be about travel, so he could be traveling and doing things on behalf of Mueller, because here I have Mueller as in an investigative he always shows up for me as King of Wands when he's planning and investigating. He shows up as King of Swords when he's in action. The Chariot can be, involving travel. Looking at travel to Russia, could be travel anywhere. But it also tells me that Eric is a vehicle for Mueller. That he's a vehicle for Mueller to get evidence. Especially with the spy card. Interesting. Not just evidence on Trump, but this is the GOP card. Eric has a new emotion about this. And I think it's because it looks like he's cooperating with Mueller's team. He has a new emotion about the GOP, and there's moneyed proposals that are going to be brought out. It's always interesting when you get the defeat card right next to the victory card. It's like somebody's going down, somebody else is victorious, and then Queen of Wands here. it feels like this will be shared with Nancy Pelosi. She's an Aries, so she a lot of times shows up for me as Queen of Wands. Yeah, it feels like a very strong case about the work that's been done in connection with Putin especially. So let's just ask Eric the spy, who are you spying on? Who are you reporting on? What are you giving to the investigators? The fact that GOP card showed up tells me it is involving not Trump Foundation or the charity org or the New York thing, New York investigations. I feel like this is more federal things and probably involves fundraising, money brought in through fundraising. Where's it coming from? Putin's oligarchs. Burdens in court cases. Documents. Carrying loads of documents. Well, here's Mueller that he's communicating with. The challenge is dealing with Eric Trump. He's emotionally stunted. He's immature. So here's Mueller that he's working with. The challenge is Mueller's working with a emotionally immature person. Can he handle being a spy? And providing evidence. Here at the root of it, the winning at all costs, defeating others. So I'm going to say this is election related. Here again, trying to hang on to what he's got. Crowning the reading, the Hierophant, the government, and I put a clarifier, the GOP. So it's related to GOP. Legal things that have been going on. Sordid truth coming out. Legal things cracking down on the GOP. And illuminating it. Wow. These cards just come up over and over. Our government, the GOP working, controlling the government, justice coming down with the sword of truth and illumination, exposing everything. And Trump, the moneyed man, so it's going to be money related. There seems to be a new plan they're going to be working on in the near future with Eric. People falling off the tower. Again, it feels like a strong case, and just working out all the details. Eric's tied down in this. He's like tied to it because he knows he's going to go to prison if he doesn't cooperate with Mueller. So whatever Mueller has talked to him about, he feels trapped. There are smoke screens going up about this, and illusions. but we're going to hear more. You know, this is communication, swift action. We're going to hear more. Yeah, Eric didn't want to do this. He didn't want to do this. He's not content about it, but yeah, he's bringing out the secrets. Yeah, I'm going to agree with Johnny. Like, he's seems to be working, cooperating with Mueller's team. The fact Mueller showed up right smack in the middle of that one. Seems he's working as a spy, helping to track down part of the money that's gone into the GOP, and the fundraising and where it's gone, where it's come from. The fact that Putin was showing up, which always signifies for me Putin and the oligarchs, you know, at all. Johnny, I think you're right. I think you're onto something there. So we'll wait and see if some other readers read on this too. I know he asked the other readers to read on it, but thanks for watching. If you like the video, please click like and subscribe to see future videos. And of course, as always, you can email me at jenlyntarot@gmail.com if you'd like to inquire about a reading. I've been enjoying so much meeting you guys, doing personal readings. I prefer to do them by Skype, you know, because that way I get to see you as well as you see the cards. But it's been just so much fun getting to know all of you in our little community here, and I really truly enjoy and feel blessed when you ask me to do personal readings for you. So I don't do them for free. This is my daily work, my full-time job. So you know, I occasionally make exceptions if it's a dire emergency type situation. I occasionally will do a free reading for someone, but you know, if it takes you a little longer to save up for it, I think you would enjoy it. I know when I was younger and kind of living paycheck to paycheck that I would save up my money to get a reading with someone that I really enjoyed getting readings from. And it always brought clarity to me because I can't read on myself. I can meditate on myself and get messages, especially as I've gotten older. I rarely get readings now. But I do remember my younger days when I would get readings, how I would like save up a little money. You know, I'd put it in the freezer. I called it my cold cash stash. And every week, you know, if it was $5 or something, I'd stick $5 in and wait a few months, you know, until I had enough money saved up to do a reading. So thank you guys. I'm going to have to do a video sometime, tell you a little bit more about my story, my journey. A lot of people, when I'm doing personal readings, ask me how I got into this and stuff. So I'll try to do a separate video sometime, a little bit about my history and what's gone on with me through my journey in life. Thanks for watching. Bye.